A full beat now by Damage Control. It's Bianca Belair. The EST is back. And she's someone with a huge score to settle with Damage Control. Taking the fight to Bayley. This is a fired up Bianca Belair. Belair ready for Io Sky. Looking for the KOD.
Bayley again saving the day, but look out!
Yeah, she's gonna pay for it though. KOD! Calculated and motivated. Bianca Belair may be Damage Control's biggest problem.